Hello everyone, it is I, Reversal, and welcome back to another episode of Knights and Dragons. In today's episode, I'm going to be doing part 1 of the special episode I've planned for you guys, and this part is going to be called Introductions. Today, I'm going to introduce you guys to my second account. And there might be a lot of questions why I got this, but I'm gonna try to explain everything in a very short period amount of time, because I do not plan to make this episode longer than necessary. And after all the introductions and all that good stuff, I'm gonna be announcing something, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Shouldn't take longer than 5 minutes, okay? So, my account, the armors that I'm having are all of these epics. They're absolutely great. I'm gonna go over them a little bit later, but you guys might be wondering why I got this account and how I got it. Well, 1.5 months ago, and by the way, I apologize for not bringing this out sooner to you guys. 1.5 months ago, someone came up to me and basically said, like, Reversal, I'm quitting the game, and I really like your videos. I would like to donate my account to you, so that way you can actually do it for, you can actually use it for whatever purpose you have in mind, and that way you can actually help out yourself. And at first I was like, should be a bad idea, because I have my main account already, which I'm satisfied with, but something inside of me told me that for the sake of my guild, I should probably accept this, for the sheer fact that I'm getting farmed the entire time. I'm a little bit fed up with it, and I don't want to spend money on the game. So it would be a great way to actually get some good epics, which I've been doing. So I've been making this account the Guild Master of Incognito a lot of times, and I always switch up between my main account and my alternate account, which I'm on right now. And as you guys can see, my main account is the Guild Master right now, but during the Guild Wars it's actually going to be switched around, so that way I actually have some good armor. So that is the main moral of the story. I've not been doing anything on this account besides killing the epic boss from time to level 50, so that way I actually get the legendary. And I'm actually gonna give you guys a little tour about the armors that I'm having. I think you guys will be quite interested in seeing that. So these are the main armors that I'm using, but they're really quite amazing. Starting off with a Cyclone Chainmail Plus, which is really strong. Then a Runic Ropes Plus, which is arguably the strongest armor in my lineup. Sandstorm Plate Mail, Druidic Plate Mail, Kerstman Shroud. Then we have the Blaze-Stone Mantle, we have Sandstorm Plate Mail again, we have 2 Maelstrom Irons, we have an Arbor Steel Vanguard, and last but not least, a Bronze Chromatic Mantle Plus. These are all of the epics that I'm having right now. I have a lot of armor slots already filled up, and that's because of all of these armors. And that brings me to my next point. So, is this account going to be replacing my main account on YouTube? No, it is not. I'm just going to make a special episode for this account, and I'm actually going to show off something pretty cool to you guys right now. So I'm going to go over to the Fusion Master. So, the announcement that I wanted to make to you guys is that tomorrow I will be bringing out a Fusion Frenzy on this account. And I'm gonna show you guys the legendaries that I'm having. It's actually quite a bunch, actually. I'm actually going to count from Clayplate Mantle all the way up to Combustion is 4 armors, Pestilence to Wormshroud Mantle is 8, Aegis of War to Typhoon Armor is 12, and then we have a Drake Plate Mail and 2 Ashera's Armor, brings it up to 15 armors that we can fuse. That should be quite an interesting Fusion Frenzy episode, and I'm really looking forward to that. We're gonna fuse away everything that we can, and we're gonna keep on fusing until we can't anymore. And I actually do have 1 or 2 more legendaries that I can actually craft, but the problem is space. I'm lacking space, and the reason for that really is that I have so many fusion boost armors, like 58 of them. And I'm gonna be using them on, if I actually get a new epic, I'll be using them on that epic, so that way I can actually maybe craft some more and do some more Fusion Frenzy. I also have a bunch of 3 stars that I supposedly can craft, but the problem is lack of space, as I already mentioned. And we can do some cool stuff on it. As you guys can see, we have a whole bunch of the armor of the Infernal Lords and the Rock Feathers, so that should make for quite an interesting episode. But that's really what I wanted to bring out to you guys, and what I'm having right now. And it's just I apologize if I didn't bring this out to you guys before, but that's really the reason why I didn't want this account to be the spotlight of my YouTube channel, and I hope you guys can understand that. But tomorrow is going to be a Fusion Frenzy episode. I hope you guys will like it, and I hope it's going to be interesting for you guys. And of course, if we get an epic, that's going to be absolutely amazing, because that's going to help out my lineup. But that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for these 5 minutes of your time, because we're on 5 minutes, as we said, and I've been talking about everything which I wanted to be talking about. So I'm going to thank you. Seriously. I'm going to thank you for your time. I want to thank you for watching, and as always, make sure that if you guys like this episode to boom, give it a thumbs up. That was the lamest boom that I've ever done on my channel, but that's okay. My name is Reversal from Knights and Dragons. I will be signing off, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Fusion Frenzy time. Don't forget it. It's gonna come out around this time, a little bit earlier. 3 hours earlier, 4 hours, whatever. Just watch. I'll see you guys tomorrow.